Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Healing, Growing, and Becoming with Obertha. This episode is called Read With Me, and I'll be sharing something that's been speaking to me lately. I started reading Practicing the Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. And instead of just keeping what I learned to myself, I thought, why not share it here with you? It's one of those books that helps you pause, breathe, and reconnect with the moment you're in. And I think we all need that sometimes. It was a while ago, maybe last year. I was watching Carpool Karaoke with James Corden, and I think it was the episode with Michael Bublé, one of my favorite singer. I'm not so sure because it was a long time ago. It was talking about a really hard time his family went through. And I remember he mentioned this book, and that moment stayed with me. So I bought the book, but I never really read it until now. And then this week, I was feeling kind of blank, my mind tired, my energy low, and I didn't know what my next episode was going to be about. And one of my friends from Brazil, Don, said to me, "Don't stop what you started, find something to do." So I sat down at my desk, and that book caught my eye. And instantly the idea came: read it, not just for myself, but to share what I find in it with you. So that's what we're doing. And actually, this episode is the start of something new, a 9-week journey through this book. Each week, I'll read one chapter and share what it brings up for me, the lessons, the feelings, and the little ways I try to live it out. It's not about reading perfectly or understanding everything, it's about practicing presence together, one week at a time. So let's begin with chapter 1, Being an Enlightenment. I'll share a little reflection and a few lessons that stood out to me. He talks about something called being, not as an idea, but as this quiet space inside us. That place we forget exists because our minds are always running, overthinking, replaying old moments, or worrying about what's next. And I felt that. I realized how often I'm caught up in my own thoughts, trying to fix or figure out everything. But when I actually slowed down, like really slowed down and just breathed, I noticed something. That stillness he talks about, it's real, it's peaceful, and it's always there underneath the noise. It made me think that maybe enlightenment isn't something far away or complicated. Maybe it's just being here, fully in the moment, fully in ourselves. Being it's not only beyond but also deep within. It reminded me that peace isn't something we chase, it's something we return to. We don't have to go searching for stillness out there. It's already inside of us, waiting quietly beneath all the noise of our thoughts. Then Toll writes about the beginning of freedom, and he says it starts when we realize we are not the thinker. That hit me. That hit me because so often we believe our thoughts are who we are. Every fear, every judgment, every story our mind creates. But freedom begins when we notice the voice in our head and realize that's not me. I'm the one who's listening. And that brings us to the next lesson: freeing yourself from your mind. At first, it sounds impossible, right? But it's really about awareness. You free yourself by simply watching your mind, seeing the thoughts come and go without getting caught in them. Awareness itself is the beginning of peace. He then says, start listening to the voice in your head, not to believe it, but to observe it. Notice how repetitive some thoughts are, how much they want to pull you into worry or blame. And when you catch yourself lost in that voice, that moment of noticing, that's awakening. That's presence returning. The next step he gives is, instead of watching the thinker, he invites us to shift our attention into the now, to become intensely conscious of the present moment. You can do this anywhere: walking, washing your hands, breathing. Every ordinary moment can become sacred when your full attention is in it. He even reminds us, in your everyday life, this isn't about escaping the world or sitting in silence for hours. It's about bringing awareness into the small things, every movement, every sensation, every breath. That's how spiritually becomes real, not through ideas, but through presence and daily life. And then comes a deeper layer: emotion, the body's reaction to your mind. This one changed the way I see emotions. He says, emotions are how the body speaks what the mind is thinking. So when you feel tension, sadness, or fear, it's your body reflecting what your thoughts are doing. Instead of resisting it, you can observe it, breathe with it, and allow it to move through. If it is hard to connect to how you feel, he says, if you have difficulty feeling your emotions, then start by focusing on the inner energy field of your body. That awareness alone begins to heal you because you're no longer lost in your head. And finally, make it a habit to ask yourself, what's going on inside me right now? Not to analyze or fix it, just to become aware. That question brings light into unconscious patterns. It reminds you that you are not the thought, not the emotion, but the awareness behind it all. Reading this chapter reminded me that awakening isn't a one-time event, it's a practice. It's a daily returning to the now, to the body, to the breath, to the awareness that's always here. The more we practice presence, the lighter life begins to feel. Because peace isn't something we earn, it's something we remember. And as I move into the next chapter, I can already sense it's going to take this even deeper, showing how our thoughts and emotions shape the reality we live in. It's like each chapter peels back another layer of what it means to wake up, to live not from fear, but from awareness. So if this first chapter was about remembering the stillness within us, then the next one feels like an invitation to live from that stillness, to bring it into how we think, how we feel, how we move through the world. I hope you'll keep reading and reflecting with me. Let's keep practicing presence together, one chapter at a time. That's it for today's episode. If this message spoke to you, share it with someone who might need it too. Keep growing, keep learning, and most of all, keep showing up for you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.